Back, Jim Shine, owner of Insure It Forward, joining us once again because this is an important time of year. There are only 6 days left to get signed up for the health insurance for 2017. So we're kind of in the last few days for people trying to do that. And you're kind of here to help people through that may have some issues and look at some other plans as well, right?
That's exactly right. There is only 6 days left, which means you're not going to be able to get health insurance for 2017 after January 31st, unless you have a qualified change, like you lose your job or something like that. But if you just call and say, hey, I want to buy health insurance, you're not going to be able to do that.
So what do people need to know, and what are some other options?
Okay. The main thing is the federal poverty level, which I believe I mentioned last time when I was here, and I believe that's going to be put up on the screen. That's a really big factor. If your income guidelines are on that, you really want to look at one of the Blue Cross ACA compliant plans. So if your income is between, like for a family of two, 16,000 all the way up to 64,000, you can get a lot of help. Again, the example I used the other day was an older family in their 60s making $66,000 a year didn't qualify for any help. But if they made $63,000, they would have gotten $1,800 a month help. This is all based on 2017 income. So you can, some people can still change it. You can, if you're on that low end, like one of your viewers that called in said that the Affordable Care Act, that they wouldn't qualify. Well, they put that they guesstimated they'd make $11,000 for 2017. Well, if they think they can find a way to make $12,000, they'll get a couple $100 a month help. So just being told no is not really the right answer there, in my opinion. So if you qualify, if your incomes are within those guidelines and you don't have group health insurance, going with the Blue Cross plan, which is the only Affordable Care Act compliant plan, is the way to go. If your income guidelines aren't in that, then we do have some other options. The other options are the Christian Healthshare plans. There's 5 of those. Now, they're not health insurance, but they do make you exempt from the penalty, so you don't have to pay the penalty.
Oh, okay.
And it's just the idea of Acts 2, where Christians sharing each other's burdens. So it's not insurance, but you are taking care of your risk by having other people partner with you and sharing those risks. And a lot of people don't know we represent the Christian Healthshare plans. We represent all the different health insurance plans, so we can help you figure out the plan that's right for you.
Right. I mean, this isn't just about one plan. It's about finding out what's best for a person or a family.
That's exactly right. And sometimes it's a Christian Healthshare. Sometimes it's a short term. Sometimes I tell them, you need to just go with your group plan. So it's really about finding out what's right for that person.
Is there a cost to use an agent? How does that work?
No, there's no cost to use an agent. We're paid by the insurance companies, and our rates are the same whether you use us or not. So if your rate is $200 buying it from me, it'll be $200 buying it direct from the company. Now, there are some agents that do charge admin fees, but we don't do that at Insure It Forward.
Okay, because that's a big question I'm sure you've had.
Yes. Yeah, it's always kind of awkward when it's a friend or something afterwards. Oh, by the way, what do I owe you?
What do I owe you?
Yeah, so
Exactly.
So that's always nice to have that up front.
Remind people why it is so important to have health insurance if they can.
Because you really don't know when you're going to have that big bill. Everybody thinks about the doctor's office copays and the prescriptions, but you buy the health insurance because you don't know when your baby's going to be premature and you have a $3 million charge. You don't know when you're going to need some type of surgery and it's $90,000 or $200,000. That's why I'm so passionate about making sure you know what you're buying, because a lot of the plans out there that, if it's not a Blue Cross plan and it says in the fine print it doesn't meet the ACA guidelines, it means it has limits, and the ACA plans don't. If you have a $2 million bill and your maximum out of pocket is $5,000 or $10,000, that's all you're going to pay is $5,000 or $10,000.
Well, that's where getting expert advice is so important, because I know there are a number of plans out there that don't really cover what you think they do, and you find out too late. Right? That's
exactly right. One of your viewers called in the other day, and they had purchased a plan through, and when they looked at it, it said it didn't meet the ACA guidelines. So they called us, and that plan actually wasn't insurance at all. It was just a bunch of discounts. And then we see a lot that have they'll say they have a $2 million maximum, but the maximum daily benefit is $1,000.
Which you said isn't really enough.
Right,
Yeah.
right, not even close to
We
enough.
talked about it. Sounds like a lot, but in the medical world, it is not.
No.
All right, let's talk about your extended hours and everything
All
coming
right.
up here.
Between now and Tuesday, January 31st, we're going to be open extended hours, be open until at least 8 at the admin office. We'll be open Saturday, Sunday, and Monday and Tuesday we'll be open till at least 8 at both offices.
All right.
All right.
6 more days, and Jim has any information you need. He'll get you in the right spot. If you want to call Insure It Forward right now, 405-585-0648, or you can go to the website, insureitforward.com, Facebook, Insure It Forward, Twitter @InsureItForward. Nikki, let's go over to you.